Hello, crafty friends. Welcome to Raincross Farms Makery. I'm Robin, behind the camera, behind the computers, my husband Bill. You'll hear him from time to time. And we are coming to you just outside of Lewiston, Idaho, and we hope you can hang out with us for a little bit. And we've got a super fun project I'm going to show you how to do. So let me get this up and going. And then I'll give you tonight's keyword. That's it. No, that didn't take the keyword. What was the keyword?
You can do it.
Okay. There's our keyword. Activated. And we should be good to go. Hello, everybody. I think that is going. Saved, published. Let me turn this off. Hey, Duke. Hello, Duke. Hello, Duke. You wanting to be seen? You wanting to be seen? No, he doesn't want to be seen.
Hello, Cheryl.
I know what he wants. I know what he wants.
No.
He's very excited. Okay, so I think I have all my nonsense done. Come here. Come here.
And
Come here.
Peggy.
Come here.
Oh,
Goodness
Cheryl
gracious.
Brock.
Okay, here's Duke. He apparently wants to be on screen.
There's the
I
big
know
Duke.
what he wants. I know what he wants. I'm going to show you what he wants in a minute. Anyway, say hello to Duke. Daisy's too heavy to pick up. This is what Duke wants. Happy National Donut Day! Come and get one. Reach on through the screen and get yourself a donut. We are going to be enjoying these for dessert tonight, if they last that long. So, hello, Selena. I am fine. How are you? Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Peggy. And, okay, tonight's keyword is club. So type in the keyword club. That will get you entered into Sunday night's drawing. Sunday night, what is it, June 5th? Hey, Tara. Duke says hello. Daisy says hello, too. Okay. I just said hello to Tara. Yep, you're going to have to send James to the donut shop. At least you have a donut shop. We don't. We live in a town where there are no donut shops. We have to get our donuts at the grocery store. Very strange. Did I already say hello to Sherry? Okay. Good. Okay, let's get started. Tonight I'm going to do, this is June 2nd. I was thinking about going on live last night, but my allergies were, hey Laura, bothering me something fierce. And I just wasn't feeling it. Anyway, $18 a dozen? Not sure it's a good thing or not. Well, I think these were $4 for a half a dozen. So that's probably, I'm probably doing better by getting them at the grocery store, but I don't get quite the selection. Anyway, hey Karen, hello. Zeus had a bath today. Good for Zeus. Our dogs need to go to the spa. They need a spa day. Anyway, June 2nd, so it's a new month. We have a new color of the month. I don't have it yet. I should be getting it sometime next week. It's called Midnight, and it's a deep, deep blue. I've been hearing mixed stories about how it compares to our Cadet. It looks like it's a little deeper and a little grayer than our Cadet. So as soon as I get it, I will show you. I'll compare the two. So anyway, that's our color of the month. The only way you can unlock your ability to purchase the color of the month is to spend $75 before tax and shipping, and that will open up your buying power for our color of the month. Okay. Anyway, it's also a new club design. So our last one, this was our last one. This was our May club design, the premium gasoline. We did this The first thing I like to do is put it on my Aiden surface. This is a reusable surface, so we're actually I'm going to show you how to reuse this surface. Let me show you June's club. Here it is. Summertime and the living is easy. And it's got a bicycle. Anything with a bicycle just gets me all excited. So this is June's club design. It also comes with, if you are a club member, you get this mailed to you every month. You get a design and you get 3 coordinating paste packets. And the colors that come this month are Tide, Shimmer Harvest, and Guava. So I'm actually going to use those 3 colors, but I'm not going to use them for my paste packets. I'm going to hang on to these so I can hand them out as freebies and whatnot. So I'm going to be using my paste jars. Okay, and the first time you order, you also get a free small mini squeegee for all your projects. Now you get enough paste where you can do multiple designs, multiple projects with this transfer. Just clean it up, put it on something else. So you'll have enough paste with this to do multiple designs. If it's something you really are interested in, you might want to invest in some of the jars of paste. Okay, so we're going to put it on this surface. With the club, you don't get a surface to put it on, but so I always recommend that club members get one of these Aiden. It's called Aiden. It's named after one of the team's children or something. Anyway, this is the 9x12 Aiden frame. This is a reusable chalkboard surface, and this happens to be magnetic. So it's an awesome frame, and you can wipe it off and re-chalk it over and over and over again and never have to buy another one. Pretty cool. Okay, thank you for sprinkling. Yes, it is cute, Peggy. I think that's going to make an awesome t-shirt too. What do you think? Got to get to working on that. So let me show you how to take off this. When our paste is dry, it is smudge and budge proof. It's not coming off. But it is not waterproof. So if I wanted to take this off, let me show you how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to take some water and I'm going to spray that paste. And I'm going to let it sit for just a minute. Duke, what are you wandering around doing? I'm sure you're up to no good.
Ooh, my boy.
I think he's still smelling the donuts, but he doesn't know where I put them. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit for just a second. Yes, dear, you can have a donut. Thanks for sprinkling. So next I'm gonna use my paste scraper tool. If you don't have one of these are really nice, but if you don't have one, you could always use like a plastic spatula that has, this isn't a sharp edge, but it's got a like a beveled edge, and it's plastic, so it's not going to scrape up the material underneath. Hey, from California, Lori Elliott. Whereabouts from California? We are Califormers. Califormers. Okay, so paste scraping tool. What am I going to do with it? I'm going to scrape the paste. So here's our dried paste, and I am just scraping that up. And you'll notice it's not all coming up, and that's okay. I'm using this to just get the bulk of that off. And I'm really not pushing too hard. So this isn't really difficult. I am going to put a little more water on it because there's apparently a lot of paste in there. So make sure you have all commented our keyword, which is club, because we are using the club design tonight. This is the first of many. I make it I make it my mission every month to show you 2 or 3 or more different ways you can use your club transfer, because I would love it if you became a club member and got all of these supplies directly to your door every month. It's awesome. Okay, so I've got most of the paste scraped off. I'm going to clean this up.
Manteca.
Manteca? Okay, now I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm just going to kind of mop up all of this wet paste. And do a little bit more. Okay, so you're looking at this and you're saying, well, that didn't come clean. I'm not done. I'm not done. Okay, so you can see there's still some ghosting on there. So next I'm going to switch over to my board eraser. I'm going to get this damp, squeeze it out, and heard of the cheese tax? Yep, donut tax. So I'm just going to go over this board with my board eraser, and it is going to get the rest of that paste off of the surface. And I'm going to wring this out a bit. And ta-da! Now my board is all clean. I'm going to get another paper towel, dry it up.
Well, Zeus loves maple glazed donuts.
Ooh,
I think
we've got a
some in
maple
there, right?
glazed. We've got 2 maple, 2 chocolate, 2 just vanilla. Okay, so I've got that all cleaned off. Ta-da! Ready to re-chalk. So make sure that's dry. So I'm going to get my transfer out. I'm going to peel it out of here. Zeno likes it. Yeah, ours do too. Are you getting into them?
I'm gonna take out a maple glaze and see if I can share it with the dogs.
Okay, so I'm going to take my fuzzing towel. This is our brand towel, but you can just use any terry cloth towel. Should work fine. And I'm going to put some fuzz on this. I'm not going to wax this, but I'm going to put some fuzz on this so that it doesn't stick so hard to the surface that I stretch it and bend it when I peel it up. So I'm just getting some lint on the back.
Daisy's afraid I'm gonna forget her. Duke knows what's going on.
These dogs,
Daisy's
I
afraid.
tell you. We had, on the day before Memorial Day, we were invited over to a friend's house. Oh, we did that on our last live when we did our last drawing, our live drawing. And we were at their house and we had barbecued ribs. And they made a whole bunch of them. So they'd have them. Anyway, we came home with bags and bags and bags full of rib bones for those dogs. Does donuts not hurt a dog? I would probably not give them the chocolate. And no, it's probably not good for them, but they're not getting that much.
It's not good for me either.
It's not good for me either, right? It's about as good for them as it is for us.
They're getting a little slice.
They're just getting little bits. Okay, so I've got a little bit of fuzz on here so it won't stick too tightly. And I'm going to center this right here. And push it down, make sure there's no big clumps of fuzz or air bubbles underneath my transfer. And then we are going to get to pasting.
It has been a long time since I've had a donut.
Why is that? Why does that look wet? I don't know why that looks wet.
I suppose it's wet because you just cleaned it with water?
Well, I thought I had it dried. I don't want to put this down on a wet surface. I don't think my hands were wet, but maybe they were. Maybe. Okay, so get this laid back
Hey, there's
down.
Corky. How you doing, Santa?
Hey, Corky. Hello. Okay. So, laying this back down.
You might be having cookies, Corky, but I'm having donuts.
Happy National Donut Day, everyone. Okay, and I see.
Thank you, Peggy.
See a lump of something. Thanks, Peggy. Thank you so much for the stars. We appreciate that. They are still going to Watts of Love, which is the
Vicky from Indianapolis.
okay. And honestly, I keep finding little chunks of stuff under here that's gonna make my paste bleed if I don't get rid of it. I'm just using my little detail tool.
Yeah, we are still doing the Locks of Love, correct?
Yes, we're still doing Watts of Love.
And how long will that go?
Till I'm tired of it.
Well, so we're the donations of stars and anything like that are going to go to Locks of Love. Which
Watts
is
of Love.
Locks.
Watts.
I
Like-
kept saying locks because of Locks of Love. For
No,
hair,
not
you know,
Locks
it's
of
just in
Love.
my
Watts.
brain. I had a lot
Watts.
of students do Locks of Love.
This is Watts.
This is Watts of
Watts of Love. And what they do, it's a company that goes to impoverished countries and they give out solar lights to families there because they don't have electricity. Kerosene is expensive. It costs money. Paraffin or wax candles cost them money. And if they can save the money that they may have been spending on kerosene or candle wax to get light in the evenings, if they can not have to spend that money on that, that money is freed up for them to purchase chickens, to purchase goats, to start a little business, but to better support their families. And so that's what these are for. And they not only give these out, they also give training on financial literacy that is applicable to them. I mean, they're not worried about their CDs and their money market accounts, but they don't really even understand the concept of saving and saving up and investing in something. So anyway, that's why we really like that company. Okay, so I've got this down. Now I'm going to do the rays of the sun in Shimmer Harvest and Guava. These are two of the colors that come with the club.
There's Marianne.
Here's a new one. Hey, Marianne, how are you?
And Corky said they're on their way to their granddaughter's graduation.
Woohoo! Congratulations!
Remember what grade she was in? I can't remember off the top.
High school? I don't know.
I asked. If he gets it, he'll say.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do Shimmer Harvest, Shimmer Guava. I'm going to go every other one. So I'm going to get a squeegee. This is our Chalkology paste. It's chalk in paste form. Yes, we do take it for granted. I mean, our power goes out for 15 minutes and we're all up in arms and calling the power company, and it's like they don't have electricity. Okay, so I'm going to start the outside ones in gold. And I'm going to, so I'm just taking my squeegee and I'm pulling this paste across the screen. These are silk screen transfers, so the openings are a screen. So they work a lot better than typical stencils. It allows us, because it's a screen, it allows us to have much more detail in our designs than the typical stencil where the inside part is just completely open. Okay, I started with my shimmer because it takes a little extra time, I get a little more working time with the shimmers because they take a little extra time to dry. But now I'm going to go in with my guava. And then I'm going to stop and I'm going to do what's called paste and peel. So I'm pasting this on and then I'm going to stop and I'm going to peel it up because this dries pretty quickly. And if it dries in the screen, it will get pulled up with the screen and we don't want that. We want it to stay down there on the surface.
I'm going to adjust the camera just a little bit.
Okay.
I'm hopefully not going to go too far. Sorry about the wiggles, folks. See if they can see more of what you're doing.
Am I too far up?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, scrape off the excess, and that all over my hands. I'm going to use this to peel up a corner. And so I'm going to just peel up what I have already chalked.
This thing won't stay in the spot it's supposed to.
And I'm going to give that just a quick second to dry.
I think I went too far now.
Now you could certainly do this with all one color. You don't have to. You could do this. You could also do this with Hot Mess, but I just kind of liked the every other ray was a different,
Peggy wants to
alternating
know
color.
who are the makers of the product?
The makers of the product.
What you're doing?
I sell, these are Chalk Couture products. So Chalk Couture is the company that I am an independent designer for. And I think that answers it. Okay, so I've got the rays done. Now I'm going to switch over to the bicycle and summertime, and it is easy. Actually, I think I'm just going to start with the bicycle. So I'm going to do that with our tide. Isn't that pretty? I love that color. It reminds me of the ocean, the seashore.
Peggy wants to know, so do you design the graphic?
No, I do not. Our company has an entire design team that is constantly searching the market to see what's popular, and they come out with, they choose the designs that they are going to feature. Okay, I'm going to peel that off again. And dry that. Pretty cool. Okay, now I'm only going to push back down where I haven't chalked. Okay, now I think I'm going to go at it from the other direction. I think I'm going to do Is Easy in Tide. I'm actually following the sample that we have on our website in our lookbook, the way that the designers gave it to us as a sample. I usually do that for the first one. use those colors. And then I branch out and use different colors. We may even switch over to inks if we do a t-shirt project.
Sylvia, you might try exiting out of Facebook and coming back in and see if it clears it up for you.
Okay.
He's having video problems.
Okay, looks like I had a little air bubble here. Hopefully it didn't mess it up. So I'm going to do this from the bottom now. So I'm going to peel this up. Oh, that didn't smear. Does that make sense why I'm doing paste and peel? Do you understand how if the chalk dries before I peel it off, it will peel off with the transfer. And I don't want that. I want the chalk to stay here on the surface. Okay, so let me put this back down. And let's see, I'm going to do Living in our shimmer. So I told you before, if you followed us before, we are just about ready to open up a booth in a local crafters mall, crafters slash antique mall, and we are renting a booth. It's not quite ready for us yet, but we're going to be stocking that thing with all of the goodies that I'm making on my lives. Okay. So we were down there doing that today. But we're going to go back and finish getting it set up on Monday, hopefully. Hopefully we can do it in one day. If not, they don't so much care. As long as they get their rent, they don't care when we get in there. Okay, and I've got, and I'm just real quick, I'm going to do summertime with the teal. I'm gonna gamble on having enough time before this dries. I love that teal. It's not teal, it's Tide.
Peggy says, how exciting, and Lori says, that sounds like fun.
I'm hoping so. Honestly, it kind of sounds like a lot of work, but I have sold my finished goods at craft fairs before, but craft fairs are exhausting. You work your tail off for a couple of hours worth of time, and then you work your tail off and pack it all up again, and then you bring it home, and then you've got to unpack it all. And this just kind of seemed like a continual craft fair. Okay, so let me put this. I'm going to put this on a dish drying mat from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to show you how to clean that up in a moment.
Marianne said she had a booth in Georgia a few years ago.
How did that work? Any tips? I have to get not name tags, price tags on everything. Okay, sealing up my jars. Much more efficient. What, the constant, the booth instead of a craft fair? So I don't, I won't be able to, talk with the people, but that doesn't mean I can't, smear a little bit, that doesn't mean I can't go down there and just be there once in a while, talk to prospective customers. But what's nice is I don't have to be there. Okay, I got a little bit of paste on my frame, so let me show you this. Isn't that pretty? Is that
Do I say it now? Do I say it now?
Go ahead.
That's so cute!
Summertime and the living is easy. That is going to look so pretty. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it. This one I'm not going to sell because remember, I reuse the frame over and over and over and over. Okay, let me clean this up. Let me show you how. These are reusable. Company guarantees that you can reuse them 10 to 12 times, but I know if you clean them up very well and promptly, you can get more uses out of them than that. So I'm just taking some water and I'm spraying it over that screen. And I'm going to start with either a paper towel. This is optional. It's either a paper towel or I like to use these Swedish dishcloths. And you can see this is well used. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to start wiping off the paste that is just sitting there on the top. And this gets most of it clean, but not nearly clean enough. So this isn't the only way to clean. This is just a way that I have found that I save a little bit of wear and tear on my board eraser. I showed you the board eraser when I took the paste off of that. So now I'm going to switch back over to my board eraser. Give it another spritz. Now I'm going to use this. And this, it's like a magic eraser, but it is grabbing all of that paste from out of the screen. I don't know how it does it. I don't understand the science behind it, but it works really, really well.
Well, realistically, if you were upstairs, you wouldn't be doing this at all. You'd be doing it in a sink,
Well,
right?
I would still be using my board eraser, but you're right. I prefer to clean them in the sink, but I'm too far away from the sink. But I would just run some lukewarm water over them, but I would still use my board eraser. Okay, so I turned it over because the ink goes through and then it kind of picks up on the backside. So we want to clean up both sides, front and back, until there's no more paste in that screen. And on the back side, I'm also pulling off any of that lint that I put on earlier. Okay. And as soon as you can see through your screen and you don't see any paste in the screen, you are all done. I'm going to leave it sticky side up. I'm going to let it air dry. When it's dry, I'm going to put it back on its little backer sheet and put it back in its little plastic case. And then it's good to go for another project. So, thank you. These are pretty colors. I like that. I like them. I like them. Of course, I like anything with shimmer. But this is our June, this is June, right? This is our June club. So this will be available through the month of June to club members. If you are interested in becoming a club member, once you have typed club as your keyword, that mainly gets you entered into our Sunday night weekly drawing. But you will also get some options on your message that comes to you, and you can click on product information and find out about the different supplies that I used tonight. You can click on, I think it's called Join VIP. If you click on that, it will take you to where you can join club. If you can't find it, just send me a comment and I will be glad to help you find it. But if you're interested, it's a really great, awesome deal. It's $21.99 a month, and there is a 3-month minimum, but after that you can cancel it anytime. And every month you get a design and 3 paste packets, and your first month you get a mini squeegee. And then the company also offers club members extra perks and extra deals. So there's one going on that will be going on. It's going on now, but I don't have the supplies, so I'm not going to tell you about it. I'm not going to show you this stuff until I get my order. But club members will get some extra freebies or extra discounts, or they always treat the club members really nice. So, and I try to too in my VIP group. I try to do some things for my clubbies. Okay, Ed wants to come too. Woohoo! That'll be fun. Yep, we're going camping in a week and a half. No. A week from today? No. Is it a week from today?
16th.
The 16th. We're going camping on the 16th.
2 weeks.
What is today? 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, we're going camping. Anyway, so this is the club design, and I put it on the Aiden frame. It's reusable, and if you like this design, the only way you can get it is to be a club member or a designer. So there you go. It's exclusive. So let me know if you are interested in club. I'll be glad to give you more information. So I think that's it for tonight. It wasn't too long because crafting doesn't have to be long and drawn out and hard. This was not hard, was it? Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for sprinkling out our video. Thanks for giving our page a heart. Thanks for following our page if you are not already following. And we will be back on again later. I think I'm going on live tomorrow night to talk about all of the new things in chalk for the month of June. So I'm probably going to do that tomorrow and not do a craft. But I hope to see you there. So have a great weekend because it's Friday and it's donut day. So enjoy your donuts. Bye-bye. Thanks again. Do something creative every day.